Okay guys, I've been on a bit of a lure-making spree recently, specifically with some of the smaller jerk baits. Just trying to get a canal sized jerk bait really that I can kind of pair up for post spawn into the summer, late summer, that kind of thing. And these kind of things are about anyway, I know they are, but it's always nice to be able to make your own. And the other thing is you can come up with some interesting designs. So what I'm going to do is I'll put together, I'm pretty sure that I'm not going to be catching very much of anything today based on the conditions. However, I'm going to stick out for a couple of hours and just have a few casts, and do a bit of testing really. So this one, I've called this one toxic waste, but actually in the water, it's kind of got a bit of a trout kind of vibe going on. Maybe not, maybe that's a bit of a leap, but we'll give it a few casts around here. And what I'm trying to do with these really is just get a nice size and weighted lure that's got a really good action, that can be fished in a few different ways, so a swim bait, a kind of a twitch bait, a jerk bait. And when you're fishing the canal, you can really get away with just taking 3 or 4 lures with you, a few traces, and you can kind of go really lightweight, because if the pike are going to feed, they'll feed on these as much as they will anything else, assuming they kind of work. So a few different patterns, yeah, and you can kind of go really light really, and especially with a rod like this. So it's a nice fast rod. It's a 7 to 21 gram weight. It's a fairly light reel, but it's got pretty heavy, well, pretty heavy-ish braid. It's got 35 pound braid on it, which is plenty heavy enough for any fish I'm going to encounter, but more importantly, it's going to be strong enough for these lures. And I'm fishing these with kind of like a 25 pound single wire titanium trace, so by no means is it a heavy pike setup, but it's more than adequate for landing bigger pike if we should encounter those, and most of the time we don't. So most of the time you're catching little jacks, aren't you, or medium-sized jacks, and in which case absolutely perfect for that. Okay guys, so I'm going to continue wandering around the bank having a few casts with this, but while I do that I'll cue the montage and add the other clips in here, and you can kind of have a look at this this in action in a few different situations, and fingers crossed there might even be a fish. We'll have to wait and see. Right. There we go. Don't do the twizzle in the net. Don't do the twizzle in the net. There we go. First little jack, and it is a little jack. Get that chap straight back. Oh, there we go. What we got there? That feels like a pike, is it? It is indeed a little jack, look at that. I think it's pretty well caught. I'm just going to grab my net. Look at that, guys. Well, that's that roach doing the business. That really didn't take long. I was confident, I have to say, but you never quite know. And I would say that's perfectly hooked. So these are barbless trebles. I am going to see if I can hand line this one. Let's just see if it's going to flip and go mad. I've got a treble, only one treble hook in its mouth there. I don't want to scare it or spook it. I've got my net right next to me, so let's just see. It's fairly compliant, isn't it? Let's see if we can. We know what that's going to do, don't we, guys? In the net. It's not a bad sized fish, to be fair, that one. There we go. It's a lovely pike. Obviously not a monster. I will just give that a little. Not that it needs it maybe, but just give it a little rest in the net, look. It's full of it. Awesome. Oh, right. Yeah. Oops, bumped your nose. Probably can't see because, oh, you might be able to. I was going to say I'm just going to sit down there on the bottom and sulk for a minute. Whoa! What a strike that was. Oh, guys, it's off. Wow. Tell you what we'll do. Just because I've got it, I'm going to try the perch lure. I don't know if that felt the hooks or not. It's difficult to tell really whether it just grabbed the lure. I was going to say there aren't any real scratches on it, but actually I can feel some around the eye there. So let's put the perch on and have another couple of casts. Right, I'm going to give this one a cast down by this tree line, then I might change over to the roach version of this lure. one benefit of a very still day, it's definitely easier to cast. I'm not casting into the wind and receiving 100 wind knots. Oh, there we go. Oh, excellent. What's that? Is that has it got twisted on itself? Yeah. What are you doing? There we go. Ooh. There we go, guys. Well, that is not a big pike, and I'm not going to bother netting that one. Kind of something strange, that one with its back. It looks like it's got cramp. Ooh. It's almost too small to get hold of that one. Right. Doesn't want to let go. Just caught in the lip. So it's only a tiny pike, but it's just a bit easier sometimes. There we go. Okay, guys. Greedy little pike. Let's just. Scoots off. Okay guys, well that's probably just about the end of this session for me today. It was only ever going to be pretty short, to be honest. Based on the conditions, it's a beautiful day, but these kind of conditions aren't well known for catching lots of fish. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. A few different sessions kind of stitched together, mainly a bit of testing really around some of these kind of lures that I've been making recently. I am going to make a few more, so I can only keep and fish with so many, but I do want to just kind of test out a few different designs and patterns. So yeah, I'll probably be selling a few as well, so if there's any interest I'll just stick a link in the description. But yeah, hope you enjoy the video guys. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you all soon.